welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to continue with this and call this the glow up series of cam modeling. So this is all about the glow up this year, and I've been getting a lot of the same questions, and I do have videos, other videos that I've made on this topic that you can go back and look at. I will put those videos down in the description if you haven't watched them, and if you want to go back and rewatch them. So I've been getting a lot of questions on the different cam sites like Camsoda, Flirt for Free, Bunga, MFC. I've worked on all of them before, a little bit, some longer than others, and I've talked about that in previous videos a little bit. And a lot of you are asking about how do you make $3,000 in a day, $3,000 in a week, all this money that everyone's talking about, and the potential of making a lot of money in the webcam world. And if you're a beginner, I'm just gonna act like whomever's watching this is a beginner and you're just starting out. Remember that before you decide to do this, that you're okay with it being out on the internet. Your privacy is going to be hard to keep under wraps. I mean, you can do it, but it is hard to keep it from people nowadays, obviously. I'm a very open and public person, so it does not bother me. I do not care who knows. So I've talked about it before. My whole family knows. It's not a big deal to me. But just keep that in mind when you're going to sign up and thinking about doing this, or OF, or anything around that line of work. So with that being said, I've said this in previous videos, do not even sign up to a site until you are completely ready to devote to it, put the hours in, or you have your set days and times that you're going to work, because this job, and like a lot of things in life, is consistency, 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 and making sure you can show up on whatever designated days it is that you decide to work, whether it's Monday and Tuesdays for 2 hours or whatever, that's what you're going to do, and then that's when you're going to be on. If you cannot devote the time yet and you can't block out the certain days, I wouldn't really think about it if you can't be consistent, because this job is very consistent. Remember, we are selling the girlfriend fantasy, and they want you to be there. They want to make sure that when they're investing the money in with you, that, you know, I'm going to see you in 2 days, or I'm going to see you on Fridays, or I'm going to see you every night for an hour, or whatever your schedule is. Remember that these guys are investing in you and taking the time. So, and there's other girls on the site that they can invest in. So you want to make sure that you're consistent. If that's one thing you take away, be consistent. Make sure that you're ready to devote whatever time slot it is, or days, or hours, or whatever you're going to contribute to this job, whether it's just a part-time side hustle or your full-time career. I do talk more about the different sites in other videos, like I said, so I really don't want to like drag on too much about those. I am biased because I am only working now on one site that I love a lot. All my links are in the description under all my links, and you can go there and find that information if you really want to. Like I said, I'm doing a whole new rebrand and revamp of my life this year. I mean, from everything, from the floor up to the ground up to everything. I'm just redoing everything in my life, and along the way I'm learning a bunch of new stuff, and I hope that I can help some beginner along the way, or someone that is thinking about getting in this line of work. Like I said before too, when I started, like, I literally stumbled and fell, and everything wrong could have gone wrong, and people trying to take advantage of the newbie status and the new girl. And I just want to make sure that if you're really brand new to this, that you don't fall into these traps with these guys when you're new and they see that new status, and they'll take advantage of you. And when I mean, like, you know, try to get free things out of you, or you'll fall into like there's ways to look like they sent you a tip and they really didn't, and giving too much time to someone that's not going to spend any money on you, and just little things that like along the way you learn and you pick up, but when you're new, you have no clue what you're getting into. So, and some of the guys that are veterans on the site will be mean to some of the new models, and that's just how it is. But if I can help someone out there, because let me tell you, my first day on cam was a doozy. I still do have a couple guys that have stuck around that are still with me, but yeah, I think I have like 3 or 4 people I think that are still with me from like my very first day. But yeah, it was yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is when you're starting, right? So I was completely blind going into cam, and like back then, years and years and years ago, there's absolutely nothing on the internet about webcam models. So, but yeah, and then my other key thing for you guys, once you find a site, let's just use Camsoda, since everyone seems to like Camsoda and Chatterbait on YouTube for some reason. My tip for you, 1, figure out what your name you want to be, and 2, read their rules. Read what their open chat rules are. There are rules that you cannot show anything in open, or you can't do, there's little rules that they have. So make sure you read that. Make sure you read what types of privates they do. Is it, some do like full private, they're a voyeur, there's different types. See what that site has. Make sure you know those different logins, I guess you would call it, prior, so you have some knowledge. Write it down, right? Do they do full private, half private, voyeur, stuff like that. So then you know, going into it, what they allow, and then if you need to, like, email them and ask them questions if you have any questions. Most of the support on the campsites are pretty good. I mean, it might take a minute for them to get back to you, but most of the sites are pretty good. And then the only thing that this site, I mean, everything, I've never had an issue. They're gonna need the information for your taxes and stuff like that, for tax reports and all that. So your driver's license, picture ID, stuff like that. It's totally legit. I've never had an issue giving any of the sites that I signed up for and my information. So I know somebody had asked me about that, and I never had an issue with any of that. I'm looking up to the side because my notes again. I always have my notes, because when I get on YouTube, I completely forget what I wanted to say to you guys. So I swear I'll get better at this. Oh yeah, and then if you're signing up to a site, once you're ready and you have all your ducks in a row and you're checking it off, feel free to email me if you're using one of my sites and you signed up and you need any help, let me know. But write a checklist for yourself to make sure that you have everything that you need. You set up you got your name, how long you have the new badge for. So when you're a new model, you will be on the top of the site most likely, and see if it's so many hours that they have, or weeks or whatever. So whatever site you're signing up for, make sure you know all this information going into it, and you should be set. I mean, you should feel good. I have other videos on other stuff. I'm going to bring you guys as much information as I can. I am probably going to start a Patreon for my community of cam models that want to head over there and do like a Patreon, and I can talk more on there about certain things and not be censored. But yeah, I think for the most part, if you have those little check marks, you're pretty good to go. Those are things that I wish I knew in the beginning, and to start making money, once you get going and you have to build your clientele, like anything, we all know this, you have to build up your regulars, so you're bringing that coin in every night, every week, whatever it is to you. If it's weekly, if you have a weekly goal of let's just say 3,000, since I use that 3,000 every week. Yeah, to put in the hours, to put in the time, to be consistent. You do want to have your money and hours online ratio pretty high too, so make sure, as I said in other videos, that your energy when you're online is up. You're putting in some self-care and me days. That's something that I wasn't doing, and I had said this on my last video that I was getting really burnt out, and it was showing online. People read your energy when you're online, so you want to make sure that you're putting your best self forward too. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I think I kind of summed up everything in a little bit of a nutshell. Where I'm going with this channel, it is definitely going to be my glow up series this year. I'm working on my glow up, and yeah, and I'm still working on my fitness journey. I also have videos on that if you guys are interested, and I will be posting more on that and some updates that I may talk about. I'm not sure. I have some things that are going on that I don't know if I want it out there or not yet, but yeah, so everything's on the up and up. So if you guys are into fitness, follow my journey, and I'll be bringing more of my cam updates and everything that I learned to you guys as well. And I wish you guys all the best on your journey, whether it's in the cam world or OF or wherever you're going to pursue in this crazy industry. I wish you guys all the luck, and comment, subscribe, like, share this video, guys. It really helps me grow this channel, and I'm hoping to be at 10K soon. We are almost at 6,000 subscribers, I think. 5.8. I think we're really close, but I'm so excited. Let's keep growing the channel, and yeah, I love making these videos for you guys, and I love the comments, so make sure you comment, leave a little comment. I get really happy when I get comments. So I will see you guys on the next one.